Hello everyone, Nick from StruSoft here, back with yet again another tip of the week. This week we're going to be looking at using the recycle bin. So in this tip I'm going to explain to you what the recycle bin is, and I'm going to give you an example as well of how to use it. So, as I usually say, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. I'll look at my screen over here and we'll jump into the software. So here I have Project Manager open and I have a project here. And in my case, I'm actually in Impact for AutoCAD. And maybe I've used these three elements here to test out some things. I've saved them and generated some drawings, did some changes, whatever. I don't need them anymore. So I'm going to pick them, mark them, and notice here that, oh, I marked this extra one as well. So if I delete the elements now, I hit the delete button. It'll ask me, delete the elements from the database. And in this case here, we'll just say erase all. Are you sure you want to do it even though it's rough plan? Sure. And then you can say, then it says this element mark has no elements. Well, it already says no. Usually don't erase the element mark, and I'll tell you later why. So now we've deleted the elements. Of course, if you're very sharp, you just Control-Z, get them back if you did this by mistake. But let's say you don't notice it. You see it 3 days later, you're missing this element. Well, if I go in, let me just update the elements here. You go in, you're doing your planning, you're starting to plan up, you didn't notice, maybe it was one of the elements in here, you didn't notice you deleted it. What do you do? Well, that's one of the ways the recycle bin can come in to action here. You hit the recycle bin, you either search for the element mark that you're missing. If you don't remember it, you can see which one did you most recently delete here. So we can see 111, 124, 125, 126 insertion points as well. And then I'm going to restore the one that I actually needed. And let me just reload the model. Everything's going to reload in, and we'll have the element as well inside our Impact Project Manager here. Here we have it. And the same thing as with our actual drawing here, that if I generate the element again, we can generate the whole floor again, but we can also just do this element mark. Wireframe, solid IFC, whatever we're using. Now we have it here again. So even though we deleted it several days past, we can find it in the actual recycle bin. So what happens if you actually delete the ID as well? Well, if you do that, let me delete one here. Erase all, erase all, erase the element mark as well. Then you have a problem because you don't have the element mark and you deleted everything. So now we'll go away here as well and we'll go into the recycle bin. We'll see what did we delete, when did we delete it. So you can actually see, oh, I don't have the element mark in here. You can see there's not a new one popping up. So now we'll have a problem. We can't just generate it again. So in general, to keep in mind, if you're doing stuff fast, don't delete the marks unless you're sure you want to do that, because the mark is what contains all the geometry, all the information that allow you easy access to just grab it and get back on rolling. So that's one use case of the recycle bin. It's a very valuable tool if you know how to use it. And in most cases, if you've done something wrong, deleted too much or something, even though it was days ago, weeks ago, instead of having to go back up and taking a backup to get it back, fiddling around, just use the recycle bin. It takes you 5 seconds to get everything back. So that's it for this tip of the week. See you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.